What's going on, guys? Ryan O'Toole back here again, giving you guys another Blu-ray update. Welcome, guys, to the Blu-ray update for the month of September and October combined. Yes, I got a bunch of Blu-rays since my last Blu-ray collection video. My update I did in August, now we're combined in September and October. I got a big stack right here. We're going to go through old releases to new releases. So, let's get started. Okay, the first couple of Blu-rays I have here, I got at Best Buy from the $5.99 bin. 42 starring Chadwick Boseman and Harrison Ford. This is the Jackie Robinson true story. I really like this movie. I really thought Chadwick Boseman was great as Jackie Robinson. Harrison Ford, too, was fantastic. It's a great true story film about Jackie Robinson and what he had to go through, making it into Major League Baseball as the first African-American baseball player. And it's a really great movie. It's pretty cliche for a sports true story film, but I thought the performances were great, and it's a really underrated sports movie. Up next, I got Castaway, Robert Zemeckis, Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks talking to a volleyball stuck on an island. Wilson! I don't think I've seen this movie in a while, but I really remember liking it. So once I rewatch this film, I know it's a classic, and it's a great movie by Robert Zemeckis, Tom Hanks, one of his classic films. So yeah, I bought this for $5.99 because it's a classic Tom Hanks movie, and I can't wait to watch it. This is definitely one of my favorite deals. Step Brothers, one of the classic comedies, Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly. I have to rewatch this one. Again, it was a great cheap price, and it's a really funny comedy with Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly. Both of those two together were comedic gold. Love to add this to the collection, and yeah, it's Will Ferrell. What can't you go wrong with Will Ferrell? Alright, this is the last of the $5.99 at Best Buy. I got, of course, Seven, David Fincher. This is definitely one of David Fincher's best films. Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman, a great crime horror thriller film with Kevin Spacey as well. And I have to rewatch this one as well. Don't remember if I've seen it or not, but David Fincher, I know my favorite of his is Gone Girl, but this is definitely considered his best, according to a lot of people, that or Social Network. But Seven, definitely one of the best films ever made to a lot of people, and yeah, happy to add this one to the collection. Up next, I got two collections. I got the Predator collection. This comes with Predator 1987, Predator 2, and Predators. Doesn't come with Aliens vs. Predator movies, but the first one is definitely the best one. Then Predator 2 is a guilty pleasure, but it's definitely not a great movie. And Predators as well was pretty underwhelming. And once Shane Black's Predator movie comes out, I'll definitely add that one because I enjoyed it more than most people did. But this box set, it's really good. You can also get it in 4K. Should have got the 4K, but all these movies are guilty pleasures, baby. The Nightmare on Elm Street collection. I got this on Amazon because I got a video coming up with Jay Vaders talking about the Halloween and the Nightmare on Elm Street movies on his channel. Check it out. Look at the Halloween box set back there. And yeah, I watched all these movies, and some are good, some are bad, but you'll have to hear my thoughts on that video on Jay's channel. The next set of Blu-rays I got at Newbury Comics the day Cody Curtis was here. The first one, Ex Machina. Didn't have Ex Machina in my collection, found the slipcover of it, and Ex Machina, fantastic movie. My favorite A24 film. All the performances were spectacular. Alicia Vikander, Donald Gleason, Oscar Isaac. It's a great sci-fi movie about humanity and artificial intelligence and how it can affect today's society. And it's a really intense movie. I loved Alex Garland's direction here. If you haven't seen Ex Machina, please do yourself a favor and watch it. It's one of the best sci-fi films I've seen in a while. Up next, I got J.J. Abrams' Star Trek movies. I don't have Star Trek Beyond. That's the only one I need. But I got Star Trek 2009 and Star Trek Into Darkness with Benedict Cumberbatch. My name is Khan. Yeah, I have not seen the J.J. Abrams Star Trek movies, but I've heard great things about them. I'm a Star Wars guy, but I'm looking forward to watching both of these movies because they look awesome. Coming up with my Lord of the Rings videos I got coming up, I'm reviewing those, as well as the Hobbit trilogy right here. Yay, I got the Hobbit movies. What's wrong with me? I will be reviewing all of the Middle-earth movies leading up to Peter Jackson's Mortal Engines, and doing a ranking video, of course, because I have to. I have not seen any of the Lord of the Rings or Hobbit movies. I know. I'm going to be doing those with my pal Zach Pope and Jay Vaders. leading up to that new one, because I'm looking forward to watching all of them for the first time. Game Night, one of my favorite comedies of the year. Jason Bateman is hilarious, as well as Rachel McAdams. One of the funniest films I've seen this year, especially the cop character. And it's just a really surprising comedy I didn't expect to be good, and I can't wait to rewatch this one, because it's goddamn hilarious. 8th Grade, directed by Bo Burnham. Great coming-of-age film right here. This really surprised me. I didn't expect it to be good at all. It's an A24 film. And Elsie Fisher, she is great in this movie. And Bo Burnham, his directorial debut. What a surprising directed film this was. This is the most realistic coming-of-age film I've seen since The Edge of 17. It's great, it's fantastic. Watch 8th Grade if you haven't yet. One of my favorite sequels this year, Sicario, Day of the Soldado. This was not better than Denis Villeneuve's first Sicario, but this sequel was gritty, man. It had balls, it went for certain scenes, and Benicio del Toro and Josh Brolin return, not Emily Blunt. They're fantastic. The little girl is great as well. The cinematography is great. The action sequences are gut-busting, gritty as hell. And there are some story elements that had a lot of issues, but still the direction was solid. And this was a solid sequel. I really like Sicario, Day of the Soldado. Hereditary, directed by Ari Aster. One of A24's films this year, horror film. Is it the scariest film of the year? Yeah, but is it the scariest film I've ever seen? No. I wasn't scared, but I was unsettled. I definitely was unsettled with Hereditary. I thought it was a fantastic horror film. Extremely well directed by Ari Aster. Extremely well acted by Toni Collette. She should get a Best Actress nomination in all seriousness. Toni Collette stole this whole entire movie. Alex Wolff especially, and the little girl, Mila Shapiro, I think that's her name. She was great. And the whole movie's unsettling. It's totally realistic about death and life. Wow. Hereditary, I understand if you found this movie overrated and not scary, but you have to admit, this is one of the most clever ideas for a horror film. What Venom should be totally like, it's kind of like Venom. Upgrade. Fantastic film. Leigh Whannell's direction is great. Logan Marshall Green, though. What a surprising performance, and what a great action film Upgrade was. And a sci-fi film as well. What if this film existed today? Like, this is a badass Blumhouse movie, and I would love a sequel to this, in all honesty, because Upgrade, it should have done better in the box office, because this is one of the most breakout films of this year that I didn't expect to be good at all, and it was fantastic, man. Deadpool 2 Chimifacking-Chongas. Deadpool 2 the super duper cut. Funny as hell and badass action. Not better than the first one, but I really enjoyed this movie. Zaza Beetz is also great as Domino, and Peter is fucking hilarious. And all the different things that surprised me were Juggernaut and the little kid in the movie. Yeah, some of the story elements were kind of what the fuck. Spoiler alert, when Vanessa dies, I was kind of shocked that happened, but at the ending when he finds a way to get her, save her back, is great. Spoiler alert as well, the final end credit scene where he kills shitty-ass Deadpool in X-Men Origins Wolverine is fucking hilarious. I love Deadpool 2. I really enjoyed it. It's not better than the first one, though. Solo: A Star Wars Story is the first Steelbook I got right here, and Solo: A Star Wars Story, I was kind of underwhelmed with this movie. I'm a little disappointed with it, but maybe on rewatch I'll appreciate it a little more, but I just wasn't a fan of it, and I haven't seen it since. I've only seen it once. Alden Ehrenreich just didn't do it for me as Han Solo. Donald Glover as Lando, though, was the best part, and Chewbacca as well gets a lot to do. And yeah, just had bland characters. Darth Maul has a fucking badass cameo in the movie. And yeah, Paul Bettany as well, underwhelming villain, but it just seems like an unnecessary spin-off movie. But I don't know, I'll rewatch it, give it another shot. If I just don't like it, then it's disappointing to me. And finally, the best for last, AntMan and the Wasp. I just bought yesterday the 4K Steelbook. I gave away the digital code on my Snapchat. Follow me, RL2 Movies, if you want to see that. AntMan and the Wasp is a funny-ass sequel. Maybe on rewatch. I haven't rewatched it yet, but I still think on first watch I said it's a little bit better than the first one. Maybe I won't believe it on the second rewatch, but I just really found this movie hilarious. I've seen it twice in theaters, and the comedy's great. Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly as Wasp is awesome, and the movie just has a lot of creative things about it. Scott Lang turns into a little kid with a blue raincoat, and there's a lot of funny jokes with Entenmann's Donuts and all that. It's fucking hilarious. I love all the scenes with Luis as well, telling his backstories. Yeah, this movie was funny as hell. I can understand if you find it overrated, but this was a total surprise. There you have it, guys. That was my Blu-ray update for the combined months of September and October. Have you guys picked up any of the Blu-rays that I picked up? Let me know all the Blu-rays that you've picked up for September, October, August, whatever. Let me know down below in the comments. Thank you guys, as always, for watching this Blu-ray update. And if you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe today for more content. All my social media links are in the description down below. Click that notification bell on your way out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!